Hey, this is Rachel Friedman, and you are listening to The Wellness Boss. To really compete in the wellness industry, you have to have a fully integrated business. That's why each week I will be answering your questions, sharing my stories, giving you tips and advice on how to create a business you love and that makes money. Let's get started. Hey, this is Rachel Friedman, and you are listening to the Wellness Boss podcast, episode number 25, The Power of Your Words. I am so excited to be back with you for another week. I absolutely love creating these episodes. It is so fun, and I'm excited because next week I'm going to have a fantastic guest, and those are super duper fun. But today's podcast really helped my business take off. And there's several elements that have helped my business, and this is one of them. So one, of course, was getting out of my own way, cleaning up all the bullshit that I've been telling myself for so long, and then having some strategy to put with what I wanted to offer out to the world. And, I studied with a lot of mindset coaches, teachers, from yoga, from my background starting as a therapist. And then, of course, when I got into the coaching world, mindset, which, yes, it is the foundation, 100%, never going to say differently. But having a little bit of strategy helps too, my friends. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you my 9 favorite tips to help get your words converting into clients. So listen in, grab a journal, a piece of paper. It won't be a long episode, but it is going to be jam-packed with so much value today. But before I even get started, I want to do a shout out to Christina. Christina, you are fucking, pardon my French, amazing. And if you're listening, I hope you drink this up. Christina is a coach for people who want to get started using Instagram and have no idea how to get started. And she helps you, and she's amazing at what she does. So if you want to talk to Christina, let me know and I will pass on her info. But Christina really, in the past couple weeks, has gotten into a totally new space from what I can see. She's taking action from a really clean space and really serving, over delivering. She created a group, a Facebook group, where she's just filling it with jam-packed full of value, which honestly is the fastest way to your own success. So big shout out to her. I'm super proud. I'm honored to be in her corner. And I can't wait to see everything she is going to create in her business. And I'm excited for one other thing, because this weekend is Halloween. Now, I know when you listen to this, Halloween will be over, but for me, Halloween is this weekend, and I absolutely love Halloween. It's just so much fun. You get to dress up, you get to be whoever you want to be and play. And I think so often in our lives, we don't play enough, especially as adults. It's like we forget how to do this. So today, actually, as I record this, I am dressed up as a cowgirl for my mastermind group and any clients I'm talking to today. And I feel fun. It feels fun to dress up and be creative and put on that other side of myself. So I hope that you too are embracing fun in your life, more of it. And creating more fun doesn't really, I should do a whole episode on this, doesn't really have to require you going out of your way and taking more steps, right, to do more actions, right, changing your circumstance. Really, you can have more fun by just changing your thinking and your way of being in a moment, right? So sometimes we think, in order to have more fun, I need to go sign up for a dance class or an art class, or I don't know, do something wild, like jump out of an airplane. But really, you could just decide every morning when you wake up that you're going to put on fun music as you get dressed and make that fun. I challenge you to do that. Let's dive in, okay? Time to get started. So let's go over the 9 tips I have to use your words to convert humans into paying clients for you. So first off, number 1, anyone can influence people with their words. Yes, anyone. You do not have to be a skilled writer. It's actually quite simple. Taking a deep breath, because that has taken me a long time to get to a place where I can say that and really believe it. I used to believe I was a horrible writer and I was never going to be able to use my words to be able to create clients. And here's the thing. It's just a skill, my friends. It's like a skill of learning how to coach, or maybe you're a yoga teacher and like me, and you went through a 200-hour training, and guess what? You probably weren't a great teacher right out the bat. I know I wasn't. Most of us aren't. But the more you practice, the more you mess up, the better you get. This is no different. So anyone can do it. That means you, that means me, that means anybody. And it's just going to require practice, consistency, fucking up a ton, and getting back up and doing it again. So that's number 1. Number 2, it takes about 16 times before anyone will take action. Sit with that for a moment. Let's do a little bit of a math equation. So if it takes 16 times for someone to take action, and with the algorithm on Facebook and Instagram, we'll use that as our example, that one person sees a quarter of what you post, that means that you would have to post 64 times for that one person to see it 16 times. Just a math equation. So drop in for a moment. How consistent are you being? How often are you posting? Because if you're not doing it often, consistently, intentionally, you're screwing yourself in the ass, my friends. All right, number 3, clarity is queen. Dumb it down. Make it simpler. Imagine you're talking to an 8-year-old. How simple can you keep it? And stay with one theme throughout the entire post or email. So throughout the entire content. Number 4. Oh, this one used to get me, guys. Get rid of industry speak. So get rid of coach jargon. Get rid of the yoga teacher language. Get rid of, if you're a medical practitioner, get rid of the super technical language, because people don't get it and they read right past it. And it's just lazy. Here's what happens. When you use that language, it doesn't require you to slow down, to break it down, make it simpler and easier for people to understand. So it's lazy on your part. Don't be lazy, my friends. Break it down. When you write it the first time, if you notice you have any coach talk in there, any yoga teacher talk, any nurse talk, depending on what you do, any therapist talk, take out those words, break it down, simplify it. How can you make it so everyone would understand, including your 8-year-old? For example, the word amazing. I used to use it a lot. Sometimes I still catch myself, but can you describe it? Can you give them a better idea of what that actually means? All right, number 5, keep it about them, not about you. They don't care so much about you. They want to know, how can you help them? And when you do this, it enables you to build trust with them, right? Because you're able to give them a piece of value. And the more value you put out there, the more they're going to trust you. It's just how it works. Number 6, use pictures without words more often. I've been working on this myself, because here's the thing. Facebook and Instagram, when they see words, they think, the algorithm thinks ad. And they don't want you using ads for free. They want you to pay for ads, right? Let's be honest. That's how they've become a thriving business. So use more photos. And with that, use photos of you. And if you don't like photos of you, There's some work to do because you're hiding. You're not letting yourself be seen. And part of creating clients is you're going to have to get over all that crap. And you've got to let yourself be vulnerable and let your authentic self shine. Number 7, know your platforms. Facebook tends to like longer posts. Instagram tends to like shorter ones. So if you're not super familiar with the platform, do your research, learn about them. All you got to do is hit that magic button on your computer, Google. Number 8, drop the salesy questions. So what do I mean by this? Let me give you an example. Do you have back pain? Here at Yoga Strong, we get rid of your back pain. Okay, don't do that, friends. Instead, try this on. I get it. You spend hours and hours a day seated. And because of it, your hip flexors are so tight. And this is causing your lower back to ache and to be in pain. This is why stretching them out is so important. At Yoga Strong, we blah, 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 blah. You see how I did that? Paint the picture. Get them involved, emotionally involved. Don't just throw random salesy questions at them. All right. Number 9, easy formula. Identify a problem that they are facing. Sympathize with them. Sympathize with the pain. And then give a tip. Give some free advice. This is how we build trust with our audience. And trust is the most important factor because when people trust you and they like you, they buy from you, right? Think about it. Who do you like to buy from? I know I love buying from the people I trust, from the people that I believe are going to be able to help me. All right, so let's be real. You're going to fuck up when you do this. We all have, I still do sometimes. You're probably going to piss people off. It's normal. You're going to trigger people. It's normal. Some people aren't going to like what you have to say, and it's okay. So learn how to manage your mind. So when that comes up, it doesn't slow you down or stop you. You keep going because it will. Trust me. I've been there. You don't want to go there. You want to skip that step. So let's review. Number 1, anyone who can influence people with their words to buy their services, or if you have a product, your product. 16 times before anyone will take action. Clarity is queen. Get rid of industry speak. Number 5, keep it about them and not you. Use pictures more than words. Know your platforms. 8, drop the salesy questions. Number 9, identify a problem, sympathize with their pain, and give them some free advice. And have fun. Play with it. Be willing to mess up. All right, my friends, take this, put it into action, and let's see what you create. I hope that you have the most fantastic week, and I'm excited because I've got a new program coming soon. So if you are a yoga teacher or a health practitioner who's thinking about stepping into the coaching industry, we need to talk. This is coming just for you. And if you already are a coach, if you have a wellness business that you love, I want to encourage you to get on the wait list for the next round of the Holistic Growth Mastermind. It's not coming till 2022, but you can put your name down and save your spot. All right, my friends. See you next week. Namaste. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Wellness Boss. If you want to learn more about my work, come visit me at rachelbethcoaching.com. That's Rachel, Rachel, Beth, Beth, coaching.com. See you next week.